What's good? What's good, yo? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into this. So, last day or two, the big conversation on Clubhouse as well as on YouTube has been the so-called alleged paperwork on CK. Now, I'm gonna say that I don't know. I don't think that, from what it sounds like, it doesn't sound credible. And it just, it's very coincidental. I feel like, listen, the thing is, like, CK said he been home since 2003. And for this paperwork, so-called paperwork, to come out now, it just makes me question it, because it's like, let's put it into context. Like, CK isn't no low-level dude. You know what I mean? He's one of the founders of, if you know, you know, he's one of the founders of a movement. And for him to have paperwork on him they said this case was in 2021, 22 years already, and then for it just to come out now, it's fishy to me. So that being said, I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I mean? I don't think that it's real. I'm just saying that. I'm not gonna say that it's fake, because I don't know either way. But in my personal opinion, I don't think it's real. That being said, Chyna Brim. See, when I said that about Chyna Brim, people that, if you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you know. That shit is so dangerous. Putting fake paperwork out on somebody. It could lead to somebody getting hurt. Somebody dying, somebody's family member being hurt. And for him to be on there on Clubhouse so adamantly fighting and calling out fake paperwork and saying that this is bullshit, and then continuing with his lies about Whack 100 giving him the... Listen, let me break this down, because I know he watches my channel, y'all. I don't know why I only got so many viewers, but he watches because he's one of them insecure dudes that he want to see everybody talking about him. So here we go. You got a little thing going on YouTube, and I respect it. It is what it is. I do respect your movement. I don't respect how you built your movement. So let's get into that. You want to talk about all the real rights go on your channel. Okay. Everybody you had on your channel was on the Bossy Cafe before you. Even more. Bossy had Shaquille up there. Bossy had CK up there. Bossy had Shot 120 up there. Bossy had Pip up there. Bossy had Tankhead up there. Bossy had Jay Diamonds up there. Bossy had Hotshot up there. Bossy had mad official dudes up there before you even came on the scene. So for you to say that CEO Reek, who is Whack 100's little lapdog, sent you paperwork when nobody knew who the fuck you was. Nobody knew who you was in April of 2021. Nobody. I don't care what you talking about fucking Instagram. Nobody knew who you was. You was not lit on YouTube. I don't know nothing about you being on Instagram, none of that shit. Nobody was requesting to get interviews from you, none of that shit. You claim you just came home. You've been home almost 2 years, just like me. That's not just coming home. You've been home for a little second now, my guy. So anyway, he said he keep on with this. Whack sent me the paperwork. Whack did this, Whack did that. Whack got receipts. Whack got DMs from you. You cannot produce shit to say that you cannot produce anything to prove what you're saying, but Whack got a whole bunch of receipts proving what he's saying. So who am I gonna believe in this matter? And I don't even like Whack. I've been saying that Whack 100 is a troll, and Whack 100 is gonna fucking, all he's up there to is just to cause division and talk shit. He's doing his job, though, and he's doing it well. You the one that gave him that platform by so-called getting the paperwork from him and exposing Jimmy. And then he tried to say this. Oh, well, I got the paperwork, I put it up, and then homies was hitting me on the back channel, and on my line and telling me that this shit don't look right. And I went to Whack and I told him, yo, this shit don't look right. Why they saying that? You didn't take it down right away and refute it after that point. Nah, you kept pushing it. Go back. If you got him on Instagram, go back in his Instagram stories and all this shit. And look, he got conversations that so-called happen between him and fucking Jim Jones's peoples. He got shit pushing that. He pushing that narrative harder than anybody. Listen, man, you ain't fooling nobody. You put that paperwork out trying to get lit, and you succeeded. You got lit a little bit. Good for you. But you keep pushing this shit. Oh, whack is this, whack is that. You enabled whack. You enabled him. You enable him, yo. You the reason why. You a big reason why he feel that he can talk on shit and why he, you know, he's in the mix of everything. It is what it is. You talking shit about fake paperwork. It's like if OJ go on to say something about a dude killing fucking white women. That's the pot calling the kettle black. Like, you can't do, like, who the fuck gonna listen to OJ? OJ say, yeah, that's wrong. He shouldn't have killed that white woman. And he's gonna look at OJ like, what? What'd you just say? That's exactly what it looked like with you saying or something about any paperwork. You, when it comes to paperwork, should shut the fuck up and not say nothing about nothing, man. Because you did some, I don't even like Jim Jones. Jim Jones is a fraud. But, like I said, putting fake paperwork out on somebody is probably the lowest shit you can do to somebody. Lowest shit you can do. And you are the reason why, you and a lot of dudes like you are the reason why y'all make the East Coast look lame. Because you don't see these West Coast dudes out there talking shit about each other, putting fucking paperwork out on each other, doing all type of fake shit that niggas do over here. You don't see nobody from Detroit doing that shit, or Texas or Florida. They ain't on that time. It's only us. And got the nerve to be mad when somebody want to talk about us, when as soon as anything happens between anybody on the East Coast, the first thing they do is run to the internet and put it on the internet. There's no, let me holler at this dude behind the scene and see if it's true. Let me fix this behind the scene. Let's meet up and talk, meet up and scrap, whatever the case may be. Nah, it's always, oh, let me run the Clubhouse with it. Oh, let me run the YouTube with it. Let me do it. And Chyna Brim is the poster child for that. His whole channel is built off of that. Other dudes, I respect them because they got it out the mud. They came home, they told their stories, they got on like that. They came home, they came home and they exposed somebody that really needed to be exposed, and they got on like that. You, on the other hand, came home or did whatever you was doing and decided to go and run with fake paperwork on somebody that you knew was lit. And to a certain extent, it was genius because it got you lit. It did. But if you ask me, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. There's ways to go about shit, man. And there's a thing called integrity that obviously you know nothing about. Because anybody with integrity wouldn't do what you did. Anybody with integrity wouldn't put their good name on a fucking fucked up piece of paperwork. And for the last time, Chyna Brim, how much time did you do in jail? I don't know. You claim you did a lot, 10 or better, right? I know for a fact that you know what fake paperwork look like. I know that. Because when you behind the wall, the only thing that niggas do is look at paperwork. That's all they looking at, paperwork. So you know, I know if you've been behind the wall putting in pain, you once upon a time had to probably put in pain on somebody because their paperwork wasn't right or whatever the case may be. So you sitting there saying you didn't know nothing about the paperwork or you don't know what fake paperwork looked like, you lying. Either you lying or you lying about you being up top doing what you was doing. Which I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You said you've been I've seen people on there vouching for you that you've been behind the wall, you've been in some spots up top where I know shit get sticky and you gotta handle your handle. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, you a bitch ass. Like, I'm not doing that. But what you did some bitch ass shit though. You definitely did. Anyway, man, this shit is crazy. Like I said, as far as the CK situation, I'm really not sure. But from the looks of it, it don't look credible. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Until the next time, man, y'all be good out there. Stay blessed, stay humble, stay hungry, and be good, man. Till the next time, peace.